Hi everyone, Boomer here, and welcome back to Simon the Sorcerer 2. And we've just become the Royal Wizard, so let's head over to the castle, I suppose. Having magically caused a rhinoceros to appear over the top of the king's head, I'm surprised that we're actually...
Oh, it's you. Got yourself a ticket into here yet?
Sure have.
Hey, you!
What?
You shall kneel before addressing me.
Yeah, dream on, Sonny. It's about time I had the chance to call someone else that.
If you shall not kneel, you shall die.
Oh, I'm so scared. If only I'd worn my rubber trousers.
Take this,
Ow!
and this,
Oh!
and this.
Ow!
That'll teach you how to address a prince.
You're a prince?
That I am.
I'm Simon, the Royal Wizard.
And I am Peregrine, heir to the throne of...
I think you're overdoing the dramatic pauses a little.
I am the prince of the realm. I can be as dramatic as I like. That's the key to being a good king. And having people executed, of course.
What's with the pea shooter?
What's with the pea shooter? My lord.
Just call me Simon.
I meant you should call me my lord.
Don't you mean my liege?
You call a king my liege. Foolish peasant. Princes are called my lord.
Pea shooters aren't a very princely weapon, are they?
You're right, I suppose. It's because my father won't let me have a real sword. He says I can't be trusted with one. It's not fair. I want a real sword. Nobody takes you seriously unless you've got one. Then I'd teach them a thing or two.
You can't just go around hacking people's heads off.
I'm the prince. I can do what I like. Take this.
Ow! Bring back corporal punishment, I say.
Well, can't do anything with Sonny Boy there, so we're going to head in. Oh, hang on. It's not nailed down and we're in an adventure game, so we're going to pick it up. Oh, hang on. There is one thing I haven't done yet. I just thought of something. It's all beginning to come back to me as I play... Oh, sugar lumps.
Go on then.
Okay, so I need to go back to the swamp. I think it's the swamp I go to.
I'll do that when I find some water to fish in. I think this will be the best spot to fish from.
Okay, fair enough. With my one maggot.
I've caught one!
Well, put it this way, he's better than me or my dad has ever been. So now I can go back to the castle. Gotta admit, feel a little bit discombobulated about how everything's supposed to go at the moment, because it's kind of a case where I know what I need in certain places, but occasionally there's just the one little thing I'm not too sure about. Okay, back to the fast travel system, back to the castle.
Oh, it's you. Go on then.
So what's got to happen here? We're going to need to get a sword for Princibo, which is most likely going to be the sword from the island. So... Oh! There's a seal.
Finally decided to turn up for work, eh? Good morning, Your Majesty. A good afternoon, I think you'll find. We wizards consider time to be a distraction from the pursuit of magical perfection. Would you consider being impaled as being a distraction from the pursuit of magical perfection? That depends on who's being impaled, Your Majesty. You! Point taken. Good. I expect you're dying to know what your first job is. Absolutely, Your Majesty. Well, since our resident nanny had her tragic accident, we appear to be short of someone in the baby-minding department. I would like you to go to the nursery and get that baby to go to sleep. Got that? What happened to her? A tragic accident, as I say. It would seem that someone, totally accidentally and tragically, put her name on the impaling list. Can't imagine how it could have happened. Still, errors like that appear to be commonplace amongst disobedient staff. Oh, I'll just go and sort the baby out, shall I? Good. When you've done that, you can have the rest of the day off to look around. Right.
Seems to be a lot of accidents going on at the moment. But yes, this game is a little bit literal with the idea of a royal seal, so...
Come on, Seal.
And let's open these doors. There's plenty of clocks in here, aren't there? Well, she ain't waking up for a little while, so... Oh, we don't have what we need in order to wake her up, so... See if this works.
I can't get it while it's moving.
And believe me, none of these are going to work.
I don't think moving people about is going to achieve much. I can't be bothered to move stuff without a good reason. What exactly is that supposed to achieve? I'm not lugging that thing around.
I don't believe I have what I need at the moment. Yes, I do. I do have what I need. Let's stop it rocking the baby, see if that has any help. Oh well, at least I can pick the cog up. Believe me, nothing's going to make that baby go to sleep at the moment. But what I have to do now is get hold of that sword for Junior here, because obviously there's a princess who is sleeping a lot with a load of mattresses. So that would seem to be the princess and the pea, wouldn't it? So I'm going to need to get that pea shooter off of the kid, which means more likely I'm going to have to get a sword. Now, I have the royal seal, but in order to get sorted here, I need...
For a limited period only at McSwampling's,
I need to get the tattooist back to where he is.
For Swampling Man.
It's all very roundabout doing this, but believe me, there is an end product.
All right, Bill.
Okay, so now we can use the cog on the clock. And that will get the clock moving, which means that the tattooist will finally get off his lunch break. There he goes. So let's go and speak to the tattooist, who is here.
Hi,
Can I help you?
I want a tattoo done.
In that case, you've come to the right place.
I know. It says on your sign outside.
Have a seat. What would you like a tattoo of?
I don't know. What's the choice?
I've got an earthworm, an I love mum, a bunny rabbit. Oh yeah, and a jewel-encrusted crown and a pair of cross-enchanted swords.
That sounds quite good.
How about the jewel-encrusted crown and pair of crossed enchanted swords?
No problem. That'll be $400.
How much?
I know it's quite steep, but business is slow.
I'm not surprised. I'll be back when I've remortgaged the house. Mind if I take one of these flyers?
Go ahead.
Now you notice in there is a free tattoo for the 1000th customer. So, but of course we did look at the Dwayne Dibley.
It's a flyer advertising the tattooists. It says, improve your sad image today. Don't be a downtrodden lowlife for the rest of your puny existence. Get some tattoos. They'll make a man out of you.
Sound like someone in the restaurant might need that? Let's give old Dwayne Dibley the leaflet.
Do yourself a favour, Mr. Geek, and have a look at this.
Do you think getting tattoos would really improve my image?
Look at it this way. It can hardly make you worse.
I'll go as soon as I finish my snot shake.
Ew, I forgot that it was called that. Still, I believe I can head back to the tattooist now, and that should give me what I need.
Epic swamp.
Yes, of course it's an I Love Mom. Whose else would it be? No, 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 no.
Hey, kid.
Yeah?
It's your lucky day. You just became our 1000th customer.
What a surprise.
That means that you're entitled to a free tattoo from our budget range. Have a seat.
$400 is the budget range?
What design would you like?
How about the jewel-encrusted crown and pair of crossed enchanted swords?
No problem. Just roll up your sleeve.
I already have done. Oh! Ow! Oh!
Don't forget our 24-hour return policy. If you don't like the one you've got, come back within 24 hours and we'll exchange it.
I feel like a real man now.
And there is a reason for that tattoo, because it gives you the sign of royal birth, shall we say. Right, so let's have a chat with Missy here. Now that we've got everything that she'll need.
What exactly is that supposed to achieve?
Give royal seal to her?
No way. What if I need it later?
Do I just talk to her now then?
I've got it.
I suppose we can have you then. You'll have to stuff some socks down the costume or something, I suppose. You might as well start now. You know what to do.
Fairly straightforward, I imagine.
You'll soon get the hang of it.
I wonder how she managed to stuff herself in like that.
Unexpected. So remember, guys, whenever you see a girl in a wetsuit, it could be hiding anything. And that's all my female viewers gone as well. I don't think there were too many of them anyway. So, air tanks on dinghy. And that should get us to the island. Do I have to like use the... Yeah, I have to use the dinghy. Bone dry.
It says that only one of royal birth may pull the sword from the rock.
Well, I have the tattoo, right? Hulk of a man. Now remember, that is supposedly punishable by having hot pokers shoved up you, so we better get this given to the prince quickly. I wish there was a fast travel system from slightly earlier in the game. Okay, so back to the castle.
Oh, it's you. Go on then.
Give the sword to Prince Snotrag.
How about I swap you my sword for your pea shooter?
Wow! Here, take my pea shooter. Just wait until my big sister shows her face around here.
I hope I'm not responsible for the consequences of this.
No, of course not. Adventure game logic says that you are able to do absolutely anything with no consequences to yourself as long as it accomplishes the mission. So, Princess and the Pea? I'm sorry, the accents in this game just kill me.
Don't you mean, what time is it?
No. I mean, what year is it?
Beats me.
I guess I could do with another decade or so anyway. Take that pea out, will you?
Got any ideas about how to keep the baby quiet?
Try this. Now, will you take that ruddy pea out?
Sure.
That is pretty much all she is useful for. I'm not, I am not lying here. That is pretty much all she is useful for.
Oi, I wanted that.
Well, that didn't work, did it? You know what? I'm just going to wake her ass up again, just so... She does give you a hint about what to do next, but you don't have to necessarily, but... I'm going to do it just so that she's less useless.
What is it now?
The baby doesn't want the lolly.
We'll find it some milk then. Now get lost and let me sleep.
Urge to topple all those mattresses rising. Well, need to get it some milk.
Die, lower class scum.
Sounds like...
That peasant.
Sounds like a member of the Tory party over here. Or Republican, I suppose, if you're American. Sorry, I'll stop making political jokes. Alright, let's go and meet the Swamplings, because don't forget, Swampy's the one who has a family, so he should have some milk available for the kids.
At the Swampings, we can also organise children's parties.
Once again, duty calls for... Swampling Man.
All right, Bill.
Hello, friend.
Hi. Who are those two little critters in the corner?
Go and play with the children if you like. I is so proud of them.
What happened to you since the first game?
It's a long story.
That's fine. I've got time.
Okie dokie. All started when Swampling was captured by circus. They took me to Freakton and kept me behind bars. People would come and laugh at me. They call me ugly and horrible. I hate it so much that I ran away to seek fortune. On the way, met beautiful Swampette. We came here and make quick swamp food to get money. Swamp food, big hit round here. Then Mento go for mostly and change his recipe and all. Grand Swampling turning grave if you know. And here is Swampling now. I don't even cook no more. Just do paperwork. Me and whole family live in here.
And I thought my life was dull.
I work now. Feel free to look around. Go see children if like.
You see, I can't really comment on that because I am I'm an accountant in real life, so I
Here you
can't I can't really mess around with that. And yep, they dropped the milk.
Didn't your mother ever tell you not to take sweets from strangers?
Yep, this game was made in the 1990s. Although it is very apt. And that should do it. That should allow us to get the baby to sleep.
Remember, everyone, all swamp food contains only 20% pure...
Right, so back to the castle.
Oh, it's you. Go on then.
You're no match for me.
At least he's prodding it with that sword rather than running it through. Okay, and milk with baby. I'm not much of a fan of crying children anyway, so I can do without them in my games. And away it goes. So, baby's sleeping, so now we've done our job, we can head up to the treasury and hopefully find ourselves some mucosade. Wait a minute, that's a hexagram on the floor.
You can't come in here, mate. This is a restricted Hang on a minute. It's you!
Am I supposed to know you from somewhere?
Don't play the innocent with me, kid. You totally ruined the last 3 years of our lives.
Hang on a moment. Not everybody bought the last game, you know. In case you didn't know, these are the 2 demons I met in the last game. I also did them a huge favour by casting a spell to send them back to hell. However, taking into account their less than friendly reaction to my presence, I conclude that all did not go quite as planned. You can carry on now.
Not quite as planned is the understatement that are like, yeah. Understatement. Yeah.
He's still, I'm not going to say it.
Let's try not to have another boring conversation, eh?
Don't think you're like getting away with it that easily. We demons are like great believers in revenge. Revenge. Yeah.
Whatever happened to forgive and forget?
Look at it from like our point of view. We spent 3 long years stuck in this fourth-rate city. We've had to take work wherever we can find it just to survive.
What sort of work?
Up until a couple of months ago, we were Rongo and Zippy, the sunburned clowns. Clowns? Yeah. We did children's parties and, you know, that sort of thing.
Sounds like a real riot.
Having to tip custard down your trousers and shove jelly up your nose. Nose. Yeah. It's just not a demonic thing to do. We're like laughing stock with a social club, and it's all your fault.
What do demons need money for?
Even we got to eat sometimes. Plus, we need like cash for fags. That's why we have to, you know, work. Work. Yeah.
Max obviously being the brains of the outfit here.
Who would want to employ you 2 losers?
The king would, for one. We're the, like, bouncers round here. Bouncers? Yeah. I think it was about time you were, like, you know, bounced. Bounced? Yeah.
Yow!
Oh, whoops.
That wasn't too bad.
Keep the noise down, will you?
Yes, Your Majesty. Well, I think we can leave it there for this video, but next time I will be dealing with those 2 demons, and they're going to get their comeuppance, believe me. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Oh, just before I go, I will do One more mention of the 5k run that I'm doing for Diabetes UK. If you are at all interested in my story or learning anything or donating to the charity, just follow the link that's in the description and I'll say no more about it at that point. But I would appreciate anything that you guys would be willing to contribute. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.